as soon as Martina sees Monica's second serve, she's inside the baseline and at the net behind it.
Showing the call. Start set 2. Saw the unforced errors as we started that point. Martina applauding Monica. No error there. That shot was true. Love 15.
Great return. Didn't really have enough on it. Wasn't really wide enough to make her stretch. Monica seems to be picking the serve. She moved before Martina had hit that one, I think.
And Linda Hinshaw on the chair reaffirms that call. Martina questioning it.
It was a good get by Martina. She did well to get it, but couldn't control it. I think it was just wide.
Triple break point here now for Seles. Opening game, second set.
Good point. Martina really needs to hang on to this point, this game. It's important to start off well in the second set if you've won the first. Don't want to give your opponent a look in.
Which is what happened yesterday with Martina and Katerina Maleva. Outstanding point.
She's using that short ball very effectively.
Break point number 3 coming up here for Monica Seles.
A good pickup by Monica. But that Navratilova overhead never fails. Look at how quickly she gets back, prepares early. Bang, no mistake.
Another fabulous point. And another break point.
Good return at the feet of Martina. Difficult volley to play.
Both of these players showing their whole repertoire in barely a set.
And what a repertoire it is.
Oh. If there's a shot they don't have, I haven't seen it.
Too good. Martina upset with herself. That first volley that she hit, not enough penetration. It's down the middle to cut the angle off, but it just didn't have enough sting on it.
Break point 5. Wow, what a pickup by Martina Navratilova on the half volley.
The garbage truck just parked out the back.
Perfect shot by Seles.
Here we go again. See how low she gets to that. Gets up to it, sets herself well. It's a cross-court pass.
And there it is on the 6th break point. Monica Seles comes through. She leads 1-love here in the second set after Navratilova won the first set 6-3. It is wonderful to watch this kind of competition. Both players have made a few mistakes, but generally the points have been extremely exciting.
Yeah, well, every point is well hard fought. There's a few unforced errors, but really it's almost like both players know that they have to hit a great shot to win a point. Well, so they have to go for it.
Yeah. Monica last lost back in the Canadian Open to Arantxa Sanchez Vicario. Since then, she's won the U.S. Open, won in Tokyo and California, and the Virginia Slims Championships over Martina, as well as the Australian this year. And you pick up a few perks along the way, huh? Extra million here and there off the Virginia Slims pool and a couple of cars.
Nice cars, too.
Ah, yeah. Well, when you're 19...
At least she's got a license.
Yeah.
Capriati won a car when she didn't even have a license.
She is serving 1-love, second set.
An unforced error. Not too many of those, though.
102-mile-an-hour serve from Seles there. Goes the other way on her second serve. 30-love.
Tina's going to have to knuckle down here. Eliminate those unforced errors. Otherwise, she's going to come up with shots like that.
Surgical.
Oh.
And the first ace for Monica Seles. Strong game at love for her. And she's up to love.
That lefty serve seems to get a bit more slice on it than the right-handers do. I don't know why.
85 miles an hour, but untouchable. Now she's receiving at 2-love.
Martina was making those volleys in the first set. Shifted up a gear. She must be in 5 by now, though.
It feels that way. It feels that the momentum is shifting here. Yeah. Love 30.
Good serve into the body. Giving her no room to work with.
Late call that was called a fault. Martina's got a look there for the linesperson.
That was a very loose forehand. Didn't move her feet for that. Open stance and just drifted it long.
And Navratilova here, 1 point from going down 2 breaks. Well, she saved one.
See what she can come up with here.
No, Martina.
Still humouring the crowd.
Still working the crowd. And Monica Seles gets her second break. So she has a commanding lead here in the second set, 3-love. Navratilova won the first set, 6-3. Monica Seles has put her game into a higher gear.
Martina making a few bowling errors. She can't afford to do that at this stage. She needs to keep the pressure on. Make Monica play the shots. There's a great angle by Monica, slowed the pace of the ball down, but Martina had the answer. Just drifted out there and hit it down the line effortlessly.
And again, a strong forehand from the baseline. It's 15-30.
She's really penetrating well from the back. It's good to see.
With her opportunity to pass Navratilova, nets that one, and she's got 2 break points against her. Martina's upset with herself there, as you might understand. She hit that last one off the frame and it came up short. Still a break point for her.
Important point for Martina.
Loves that overhead.
Played a great point there. Put the pressure on Monica. Made her play the pass on break point. It's always much tougher to make a passing shot on break point or game point.
Well, 3 of the 4 games so far have been service breaks. Here's Navratilova now at 1-3.
It's a tough return by Monica. Martina's having to hit volleys off her toes so many times.
Monica Seles. And that was long, and Navratilova again with a triple break point against her. Ace number 3 saves 1 breaker. And to serve at 91 miles an hour, ball into the net, saves another.
Monica was inside the baseline to hit that serve.
A break point here. Again, she was going for that slice to the forehand.
given up on it.
Well, the net cord helps Monica Seles, and we are broken again here. 4-1. Seles second set. Navratilova. She's up 4-1. See those break points. Seles has had a lot more of them.
Good approach, kept nice and low. The depth there, making it difficult for Martina to return the ball. Probably go down as an unforced error, but really, it's coming so hard and deep. It's difficult to return.
15-30.
Second double fault from Monica Seles puts her down 15-30 here. That is a drop shot.
Monica didn't get a racket to that one.
Disguised it beautifully, too.
Let's have a look. It's a shorter ball. I think Monica thought Martina was going to approach, come to the net herself, but instead she did that brilliantly disguised drop shot.
Double break point here for Navratilova.
No mistake about that. But that's so early off the rise. Ready to come to the net. She didn't have to do anything though. It was a clean winner.
So Navratilova's gotten a break back. 4 straight breaks, 5 out of 6 games of the set. Big serve from Navratilova.
I think it's actually saying a lot about how well both players are returning, more so than their serves aren't good.
Serve and volley, 30 love.
30.
Martina knew what she wanted to do, just caught the top of the tape. 30,
it was a perfect play to get Monica wide with the slice and then make the slice approach down the line.
Seles service return sailing wide, 40-15.
She took her hand off that. That was a single-handed forehand. Slice on Martina's serves makes her do it. Stretches her really wide.
Just like that, Seles will come back.
She's relentless.
Continues to have problems with that volley, albeit off very strong returns from Seles.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of the two. She should be starting to see. I think Monica's hitting a bit harder this set.
Oh, it's called out. Martina can't believe it. See if we can show it to you. It'll be coming right into our camera.
Let's have a look. Big passing shot. She gets to it.
Ooh, tough call.
I think it was out. I think Martina was just hoping that it was in.
breaker again.
Well fought back by Seles.
Well, service doesn't mean too much in this game. Still another break. And Monica Seles will be serving for the second set. Navratilova won the first. Second set on her serve. That has not been easy, as there has been only one occasion where serve has been held this game. That was Seles in game 2. Right there with the...
That's a good start.
Ace number 2.
Not hard, but well placed. Bit of slice on it. Carried the ball away to Martina. Deep return by Martina. Forced the error.
Ball was long. 30-15. If you're just joining us, Monica Seles, Martina Navratilova, Virginia Slims Championship of Chicago. Navratilova won the first set. Here it's Seles 5-2 in the second.
I think Monica's been forced into a couple of double faults because Martina is taking advantage of any short second serve. She's really putting the pressure on that second serve of Seles.
That one was long, so after the third double fault of the match for Seles, she now faces another break point.
Martina's had a few break points and game points, which she's lost.
Back to deuce. Caught the back of the line. And there's the head drop shot. Oh!
Sensational shot. Working Monica around the court. Monica doesn't like to go to the net. It's not as quick moving forward as what she is side to side. Good tactic.
Break point again. And again, the backhand into the net by Navratilova. Good serve from Seles.
Martina's not picking her serve at the moment.
Set point here.
Just catching them a little late, heading into the over the baseline.
And the beautiful two-handed backhand from Monica Seles ends the second set at 6-2. So, like last year when Navratilova beat Yana Novotná in 3 very exciting sets, we go to a third one here, and Martina